Good morning, beautiful people. Hoping this message finds you well and safe. Talk about mama a lot. This is definitely going to include something about her, but I want to explain a little context as fast as I can and land the plane. So, in my lifetime, mama is the only one I've been physically afraid of. And I don't know how to explain it, but it had everything to do with the way she had this ability to make me pause, that had me more afraid than what I thought she could do to me physically. I think mama was all of 5'4", and I'm being generous on that. But let me tell you what she would do, or what she would say. And I want you to understand how this could help us all professionally. It certainly helped me. So, as I started getting older, getting a little courageous, I would say certain things to mama like, I can't wait till I get older so I can move out and make my own decisions. And mama would look me in the eye and go, and then what? Then I got older, and it was the first time I had ever seen my mom, engage with another woman in an argument. And the woman said something like, if you say that one more time, I'm gonna, fill in the blank. And mama said, and then what? And the lady looked at her like with this. No, hadn't quite thought that out, right? So then as I get older and I start mimicking the behavior, not fully understanding what would happen, I remember the first time somebody threatened me. If I foul them again, they're going to smack the you-know-what out of me. And then I looked at them and just on instinct I said, and then what? There's something about this question, and then what, that you can always tell either the people you need to just walk away from because they haven't thought that part through, or if they're thinking about it and then they don't have a plan for it, they walk away. So now let's make this professional. I hear people go, you know what? I'm going to put myself in a position where I'm going to be the leader of that team. And in my mind, I'm going, and then what? That same rule that drives you crazy is still the rule. That team that you don't want to be a part of is now the team you lead. That position you seek because you believe you're a better person in the role. In my mind, I'm like, have you thought through, and then what? And then what? Right? So it's Sunday. Doing my best to keep it light, whatever that means. But if this is your day of reflection or meditation or whatever it is, what I want you to do is list out, your goals for the week, or these big dreams you have, your ambitious goals, and then just let me whisper in your ear, because I'm optimistic, like I'm on your team. When you accomplish it, then what? So here's how I'm gonna end it. Like if you see mountain climbing as the goal, right? It has been my experience that people train for the finish line, right? People train to run a marathon. People train to climb a mountain. But I'm gonna point something out about both of those. Let's go to the marathon first. Are you aware that if you're gonna have a heart attack, you have it at the finish line? You do not have the heart attack for the most part, according to data, in the middle of the race. You have the heart attack at the finish line. It has not been my experience at a gym or anywhere else that anybody is training for the cool down, right? So now let's go to mountain climbing. Are you aware that 70% of all injuries for mountain climbers happens on the way down? You do not get hurt climbing the mountain. You get hurt on the way down. So you made the goal to climb to the highest point of this highest mountain you could find. And then what? You're not living up there. I'm not aware of anybody that's taken residence at the summit that wasn't permanent. So So all I'm asking you to do, to think through, whatever your goal is, whatever your plan is, whatever the strategy is, I think optimistically. If you say you're going to do it, you're going to do it. And then what? And that's what mama taught me early. I'm going to move out, and then what? Hadn't quite thought that through. Like, now I got to pay for all this stuff, right? The lady threatened my mom, and then my mom said, and then what? What I took from her, I'm kind of saying what I was saying. So let's say I do follow you and you do smack me. You moving? Then what? Right? You get that job that you think you can do better than the person in the role. I would rather you think, and then what, before you get the job. That's it. So, smile on my face. It's a beautiful day. I am hoping this message finds all of you well and safe and healthy and patient and diligent. I hope it is finding you being intentional about, one, being optimistic that you will accomplish the goal, and two, being intentional about this next part. And then what? Most people get hurt at the finish line. Most people get hurt descending a mountain. Think through, once you accomplish the goal, then what? And as always, I hope this message finds you thinking. Have a fantastic day, everybody. I look forward to seeing you next time.